Alright, hello everyone. Back to Europa Universalis 5 since, I don't know, I haven't played for a few days again. I actually played, but as Brandenburg, maybe like 2 hours. I didn't have enough time to actually record anything. But we are back, and now I realize that we reached the age of discovery. Let's put it aside. Oh my god, there's a few interesting information, alright? And we are fighting war against Bulgaria, Serbia, Epirus, Wallachia, and Baia as well. Alright, so, first of all, the Age of Discovery. This is the dawning of the Age of Discovery. At the dawn of the early modern era, new continents are being mapped with feudal society, while feudal society is slowly giving way to centralized states. For an enterprising state, this age can see the foundation of a worldwide empire. Alright, usually I select military focus because I just like it. Let's take a look what we have in military focus. So we have military drill, which increases army morale. Lovely administrative leadership, which decreases advisor, general, and admiral cost. Okay. Improved maneuver, combat speed plus 10%, quality education, monthly army tradition plus 0.10. Lovely. Naval drill, navy morale plus 10%. The old and infirm. Okay, army maintenance minus 5%. Improved rams, galley power plus 25%. Oak forest for ships, heavy ship power plus 20%. Naval cadets, navy initiative plus 50%. And adaptability, antagonism received minus 10%. And that's a very nice. What about administrative focus? I believe I will skip diplomatic focus. This is because it's mostly related with colonization, exploration, which is not my focus at all. So yeah, a quick look at administrative focus, dynamic court to increase efficiency of our cabinet, missionary schools, pop conversion speed, that would be actually nice, preaching missions, pop conversion speed and pop assimilation speed, also very nice, organized construction, building cost minus 10%, mercenaries, so I usually don't use them, speed of integration plus 10%, faster colonists. Okay, that's not something I need. Trade capacity plus 25%, pretty decent for us. Efficient mining, same, that's really good. And efficient construction plans. Well, obviously, military focus, that's simple as it is. The Caesar of Rome. Hallowed in glory of the ancient world, Constantinople is now ours. And Byzantium is no more. Oh yeah, there's no more Byzantium, okay. We may now truly claim the title of Casal Irum, Caesar of Rome, though all the false claimants to the title may resent it. Little could be Romans of old have foreseen that one day their legacy would be inherited by a people that came from the land of their ancient enemies, Iran. Mehmed II claimed the title of Caesar after the conquest of Constantinople, though this claim was vehemently denied by most of Western Christendom. It was recognized by the Orthodox Church. The stored title carried great symbolic weight to the Ottomans in the beginning, but lost importance after the conquest of Egypt as they increasingly focused on being perceived as caliphs by the Muslim world. This will be our legacy. Sultan Osman Oglu Orhan gained Caesar of Rome. Army morale plus 5% and monthly prestige plus 0.05. Papal states don't like us. Kingdom of Burgundy also loses 30 opinion. I mean, I don't know. Celebrating the triumph once will be enough. No, come on. Let's take that Caesar of Rome. This is a lovely thing. Also, we can call an ally. Actually, yeah, let's use them. Why not? Come on. I think I couldn't do that before for some reason. Like, it was available at the very beginning and later disappeared and I couldn't really call them in. And I know that they are going to be quite useful now. Despite the fact I'm winning that war. But still. They can speed up the process at least of conquering Serbia. There's too many forts everywhere. And my capabilities are not enough to conquer all of them. Obviously we need to select a new technology. I need to go back to Age of Renaissance though. I just don't remember where I am supposed to be now on the list. Oh, counting house, local crown power. Oh, this is actually not bad. Cavalry, anthropo, pop promotion speed. Oh, that's also not too bad. Favorable social mobility. Rack paper? Rack paper. Huh. This is what? This is the production method. Alright. What we have here? Supply depot capacity, coastal fort. Oh, prosperity recovery, change policy cost, expanding raw materials time, construction speed, and fort limit, army disembark speed. Am I going to use it a lot? Marine regiments. Huh. Okay, you know what? Actually, I wouldn't mind to take it. I mean, until we can get anything from Age of Discovery, that's gonna take a lot of time. I wouldn't mind actually to take that recruitment law. Oh, early standing army would be nice. Noble army. Expanded levies. Regulated naval service. It's also not too bad. Elite training. Oh, this is really nice. But it decreases manpower. Mass army policy. No, that definitely not. Devsirme system. This is for the Turks. For us. But it's not great. It moves towards quantity, which I don't really like. So, yeah. Bureaucracy? Centralized bureaucracy? Oh. Oh! That's a lovely one. That decreases, I mean, the centralized bureaucracy obviously decreases road building time and also increases monthly progress to centralization. So yeah, let's take it. In order to make the most of the lands and subject we control, we must enlarge, reorganize and professionalize our bureaucracy. A robust organization can handle each part of our state and eliminate the need for ad hoc solutions. Let us put our universities at work to consider the best ways to efficiently rule and govern, and let us encourage the sons of the nobility to serve the state with a pen in hand rather than a sword. Well, that last sentence, I don't really agree. Seriously, no. Sword is always better. And musket is even better. Okay, there's a little battle. Yeah, well, okay. Why we don't have general? Fourth army without general? Oh, here. Okay, combine them. Where we should attack now? So this is my operational army, right? Yeah, we could start besieging Tarnovo though. Like, why not? Okay, we are resupplied from Plovdiv. It's good to know. Our chancellor reports. Okay, Karaman, it's fair enough. Who is unhappy, by the way? Burgers. Screw you, but guys, screw you. There's a green color. Does it mean that Karaman is their overlord? By the way, I feel like something has changed here. Trier, no, nothing in Europe, I guess. Right. In the meantime, we are of course building the spy network here in Jalayaritz. Covert actions. Sabotage repetition. I think I'm not building a spy network here. I'm not. Why is it? Let's start building it again. Sabotage reputation with Eretnitz. Oh, you are. I mean, they are your overlord, right? Yeah, let's do that. What is it? Creating Casus Belli on us. Like, I mean, you're doing it all the time, so it doesn't really matter. What we could do here? Proposed ruler. I mean, that's not gonna happen. I mean, this is the problem that we cannot really do anything about him. Okay, who are you? Oh, you're shit. Okay. So it doesn't really matter. Oh, they're hiring mercenaries. Look at that. Oh, that's a ship. I don't know why you need it, but fair enough. How good you are? Ah, you are kinda shit too. The Beauties of Smyrna. A writer not native to Smyrna has composed a long poem about the city, praising its natural, historical, and architectural beauty, but he also describes the beauty of its native young men in ways some have accused of being salacious. This kind of poetry has become rather common and loud voices among the ulama wanted banned. Now why? Sufi mystics, meanwhile, claim it is just an innocent expression of the beauty of God's creation. Shechrengis, translated as city thrillers, was a genre of Ottoman poetry that described the splendor of particular cities. One such poem was dedicated to Bayezid II when he visited Edirne, but Shechrengis, Jesus Christ, Shechrengis also prominently included yearning descriptions of the beauty of local young men, an element that has sometimes been interpreted as part of the homoerotic themes in Turco-Persian traditions. That, oh my god, that's disgusting. All beauty should be treasured. Oh, we moved toward jurisprudence. I think I'm gonna take it. Strict censorship? No, I mean definitely not. I don't need it. All beauty should be treasured. Oh, of course, I don't agree. I don't agree with that, but from the game perspective, that's just better option. Oh, hello. Hello, Egyptians. Ooh, what was it? That was the army marching somewhere. Oh, we can actually cut their path. Martial madmen. What is it? Prominent leaders from among the commoners have complained about the behavior of the Bashi Bazouk irregulars we have been using to staff frontier garrisons. The Bashi Bazouk, they claim, are prone to plundering and harassing not only enemy lands but also our own rural population on the frontier. And now there has been an incident in Bolu where Bashi Bazouks allegedly committed a terrible act of violence against an innkeeper and his family. Infuriated by this, the commoners' leaders demand that we discipline the Bashi Bazouk regiments as a whole. Bashi Bazouk were drawn from minority groups, chiefly Albanians and Circassians, and given no pay, instead the exception of plunder was what motivated them. This meant that they were very affordable for the Ottoman state, but they soon become infamous for preying on civilians. The word Bash Bazouk eventually became synonymous with bandit in many languages. Alas, those men are necessary evil. Oh. For 5 stability and minus 10% state satisfaction? Yes, we should try to rein them in. Fortification maintenance plus 10%. For real? That's the penalty? Come on. I prefer happy commoners. Oh, okay. There is the army. We are attacking Sylvan now. We need to defeat them. Oh, that was easy. That was really easy. Let's go back to besieging, what is it? Tarnovo. More slaves, obviously, like always. And here's the little detachment of the Egyptian. Okay, I mean that's a professional army, by the way. The Imperial Arsenal, which is another event. If we are ever to be able to truly master the Eastern Mediterranean, we must invest even more into our naval strength. The old harbor in Genoa in Constantinople would be the ideal site for a massive shipyard, but such an endeavor would not be cheap, of course. Shortly after the fall of Constantinople, Mehmed II established an imperial shipyard across the Golden Horn, probably at the site of the old Genoese shipyard Vetus Tersana. The shipyard was massively expanded during the reign of Selim I, an ascetic man with a sharp mind. By 1515, with over 160 docks constructed in, it had truly surpassed the old Ottoman naval base at Gallipoli, may it be greater than the arsenal in Venezia. Okay, starts constructing Imperial Arsenal. Oh, this is a lovely one. Gains 1 naval supplies guild and... okay, so it means 2, right? It will cost 23.74. This is not very expensive. And we change societal values by +5 towards naval. Okay, that sucks. Let us simply build more ships in the old way. No. No, our destiny lies with the army. Oh, +10 towards land. We are currently 16.79 towards naval though. And we are moving towards naval. That sucks. May it be greater than the arsenal in Venezia. Well, I would love to build it though. This is an awesome building. And it's really cheap. So yeah, let's take it. That's another religious school. I'm not gonna read about it. Okay, there are some forces coming, which is very nice. Oh my god, they are besieging the Serbian... This is not the capital, it's just one of their forts. Legitimacy questioned. Though our grip on the throne of Ottomans may be slipping and our legitimacy questioned, our pride and prestige took a hit when one of our subjects spoke up against us in public. Okay. Berate them for speaking out against us in public. Oh, that's Thessaly. Oh, you bastards. They may be right, and it should not affect their opinion of us. That sucks a little, but I need to take it though. It is what it is. The institution appeared in Terracina, New World. The discovery of the New World has heralded a new era not only for the colonizers and the colonized, but it has also led to the spread of materials and techniques, as well as the realization of the vastness of the globe. As animals, crop types, silver, and diseases spread across the Atlantic, the first steps have been taken towards a truly global economy. With foreign lands and people being mapped and documented, ideas as well as religious and philosophical debate are increasingly being colored by what we have found in overseas societies. Great minds feel the need to question what was once truth, and from Valladolid to Fatehpur Sikri, the nature of the world is now up for debate. Yep, exactly. I don't know what am I supposed to do now. Wait a second. Oh, this is occupied by Kingdom of Bulgaria for real? You managed to get in there? Jesus Christ. Just looking at one thing, okay. Well, yeah, let's continue fighting. This. What else we can do? You guys are supposed to win that war. Okay, Melnik is captured. Nice. And obviously another institution, this time in Sianik. Where the hell is Sianik? Oh, it's quite close to us. Oh my god, for real? For real in Halich? Alright. That's weird. A new type of warfare began to develop at the end of the 15th century in the midst of the Italian wars. The generalization of pikemen in the late Middle Ages as an alternative to men-at-arms who could successfully face heavy cavalry charges was accompanied by the development of portable firearms, mainly matchlock arquebuses and muskets. The soldiers now adopt a new formation in which the pikemen form a square, while the arquebusiers fan out to the sides and front and seek cover behind or inside the square in case the formation enters close combat. This new type of formation, called pike and shot, was favored by German Landsknechts and Spanish tercios, and was soon adopted by other armies, reigning supreme on European battlefields for nearly 2 centuries, until superseded in the early 18th century by line infantry formations armed with new flintlock muskets mounting bayonets. Awesome. I like that. I really like that. Okay, Melnik is captured, just realized that. Let's take Dospat now. I mean, it should be captured automatically though. It's kind of weird. Okay, more slave. Nevrokop is captured. Okay, that doesn't matter. Oh, everything is captured. Alright. Very nice. So, another fort is here in Dobrolag, but it's being already besieged. So... Okay, we are... I mean... wait a second. They are going to finish off Epirus. By the way, we cannot really piece them out. Separately, I mean. Because they are subject of Serbia. But we could piece out Serbia. I mean, we could take a lot of land from Epirus and pass it to Thessaly, or take some land from Serbia and pass it to Chalkidiki. And I wouldn't mind to do it. Where was that gold mine though? This is silver, there's gold. I could expand here with Chalkidiki. Of course the control will be shit, but you know, it's always nice, right? So let me use that army. Let's consolidate regiments and let's balance them, by the way. Why is my right wing the strongest one? Okay, it doesn't matter now. And we already winning that war. Let's go and capture Kumanovo. Here's the fort. So yeah, that would be nice to capture. The Interior Service, what's that? That's another event. Skilled eunuch slaves have long played a limited role in our government, but there is great potential in these castrated men. Alright. Okay, that sounds terrible. Without ambitions of family and temporal power, as is there in several talented young slave boys at court. We could tie such capable courtiers closer to the Osmanlı dynasty by giving them formal roles in our household at the expense of the old sycophant Guzat who used to vie for such positions. Enderun, from a Persian word for inside, designated the courtiers closest to the Ottoman Sultan. They were contrasted with the Birun, the exterior service, which was the bureaucracy of the empire. The ranks of the Enderin were chiefly made up of eunuchs and young Christian slaves, whose tasks focused on attending and educating the imperial family, but over time, some of them acquired great political power. A court reform is long overdue. We will add the Enduran government reform. Okay, noble powers decreased by 10%, education of hers plus 10%, possible government reforms plus 1, and counter-espionage plus 20%. Holy shit, this is nice. For 10% of Guzat satisfaction? Come on. Obviously, we are going to take it. This is the free reform. In order to make the most of the lands and subjects we control, we must enlarge, reorganize, and professionalize. Okay, that's bureaucracy, doesn't matter. Okay, so let's take bureaucracy. And obviously, we'll go towards centralized bureaucracy. So building time, road building time decreased by 20%, and progress to centralization. Lovely. And now let's still select another technology, by the way. So, I don't know, counting cows? The counting cows is pretty cool. Or pop promotion speed. Let's take pop promotion speed. The sooner the better. The dream of most peasants of escaping poverty and climbing the social ladder is but a reality within our society. By rewarding hard work, meticulousness, and the proper embodiment of our ideals, we'll never have a shortage of capital and influential people. Good shit. What we can do here? Cracking down Bulgarian patriots. Okay, screw that task. It's not important now. I would love to convert province to Sunnism, obviously. Oh my lord. It's not great. Olu? Sultanonu? Where is Sultanonu? Yeah, we have to do that here. Or how to call it? Hudavendiga. Okay. Maybe that province. Yeah, let's go with that. I mean, that looks really bad. Yeah, there's still too much orthodoxy. What about culture? I mean, culture, it's looking better, definitely. But still, we are far away from our target. Yeah, that's lovely that Egyptians helps us. So, it's really nice of them. More slaves, obviously. More slaves. We can raise some levies, obviously, the power of the fleet. What is it? The quality of our naval crews really stands out and our men know it. Always ready for battle, they cannot wait for yet another chance to prove their mettle in combat. The power of the fleet. Navy morale recovery speed plus 1%. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't mind. Oh my god, the merits of silence, that's another event. There's so many of them in Age of Discovery, just realized. Come on. Several deaf-mute young men and women were recently brought to the slave market in Constantinople and sent to court as a gift. The Interior Service now offers to take these deaf-mutes in and train them to serve close by our side, as messengers and spies, and perhaps assassins too, should be needed. After all, those who cannot speak will not reveal our secrets. That makes actually a lot of sense. The Interior Service featured many unusual characters and was notable for its employment of Dils's deaf-mutes. It was considered that they could be entrusted with secrets and especially sensitive missions, and accordingly, they often acted as guards, attendants, messengers, and sometimes executioners. Though mute, many of them were literate and used their own sign language. It is unusual, but why not? We gained Dilses for the 30 years, counter-espionage plus 10% and spy network plus 20%. Our court is strange enough as it is. For 10 prestige? Come on, no. By the way, you know what? I don't need that prestige really. At least for now. I'm spending a lot of cash on prestige as far as I remember. And I really don't need it. Whereas, oh, wait a second. I'm not spending any cash on it. I was wrong. Oh. But I'm spending a lot of cash, court. I mean, that's necessary because our legitimacy is really, really low. So, yeah, let's skip it. Okay, keep fighting. Oh, that's lovely. Look how many provinces we'll get for free. Nice. A lot of slaves. Welcome, slaves. The Enderon Academy. Well, that's another event. In order to train administrators and generals for our growing realm, You could institute a school run by the inner circle of the court to keep the students close to the ruler. This would not only allow us a great deal of insight, but would also bind the students, but would also bind the students to us, ensuring the continued importance of the Osmanlı dynasty in all matters of state. Yet we shouldn't only allow nobles to enroll, but any Yav gifted enough, no matter his background. Mehmed II established a school in the courtyard of the newly constructed Topkapi Palace. Students were chosen from among the most promising Devsirme recruits, conscripted Christian Yavs, and were trained in the Islamic faith, the sciences, and the military arts, as well as many languages. The staffing of government posts with Devsirme recruits trained in the palace school and loyal to the Sultan formed the backbone of the Ottoman system of patrimonial rule throughout the 15th and 16th centuries. This is the future. And Enderun Academy. Efficiency of our cabinet, monthly manpower, and can recruit regiments here. For 37.49, really? We should rather focus on expanding the Timur system. Expanded Timur system, cavalry power, cavalry maintenance cost, and progress to aristocracy. We will add the government reform. Oh, wait a second. Is it going to... fill in... Oh, we already have 5/4 available. Huh. I'm just wondering, this is the future and they're an academy? Monthly manpower plus 20. That's quite a lot. But on the other hand, I mean, Jesus, that's the lifelong bonus. Cavalry power and cavalry maintenance cost. I mean, both 20%. That's ridiculous. The system with landed Sipahi supplying the bulk of our cavalry has been expanded, assigning them vast tracts of conquered land on which to continue amassing cavalry. We have one already, right? Wait a second. And Darren... No, wait a second. I'm pretty sure we had one. But this is the future? I mean, I would go for that Timur system. I mean, that's really cool. Okay, lovely. It's another reform. Gonna have 6. 4 available though. Okay, Tarnovo. Let's take it as soon as possible. Come on. Ask to improve cultural opinion? That's from Thessaly. Okay, they asked us the Turkish culture changed their view of the Greek culture to neutral. Because the unbalanced favor we ought to accept. Oh, alright. A quick look at cultures. I have enough capacity, I believe. Sure, I don't mind. I really don't mind, guys. They are quite loyal. This is very nice. More slaves, I know. We are getting a lot of slaves. And there's another mercenary. The siege of Tarnovo is successful. 260 days. Lovely. More slaves. We have gained court Автопол. Okay, whatever. What is it? Locations depopulating. Pops with needs. Rebel movements. I know. Guzat and burgers. Unhappy. Unprofitable buildings. Cannon maker. Come on. Can't be that bad. Okay, so Tarnovo is captured. Zimnica. There is not in zone of control. Cool. I can barely see that symbol. Okay. We're going to capture more slaves, obviously. Oh, whoa. Hold on. More slaves. Jesus Christ. That's the occupation of Zimnica. Okay. There was some battle. Naval battle. Alright. We are capturing more. There is another town of Rus, and unfortunately there is a fort. Alright. Alright, well, we need to capture it either way. How about here? Okay, that's gonna take a lot of time though. I have plenty of cash to could obviously invest that. Wouldn't mind to expand that RGO in Constantinople as much as possible. Actually, you know what? Let's expand it. Yeah, maximum expansion. There's no need to wait. That madrasa? Wouldn't mind to use it as well. Tribesmen to peasants and local pop conversion speed plus 10%. Would be lovely. Those are peasants. Slaves. What about tribesmen? They are not on that list, right? It sucks a little that I don't see them. Actually, I would destroy some of those buildings. Salt collector, destroy it. There's no need to keep it. Clay pit. I guess at some point I will destroy them. There's really no point keeping them. Lumber mill is probably the most profitable building. To my surprise, I still don't need anything, right? Or at least I don't see that my buildings miss any inputs. Which is cool. What do we have here? Market village. I guess that's the best investment here. Can also go for lumber. I would like to develop them heavily. Obviously, we could found a town here, which would be nice having town here. I need to think about it. I mean, close to Constantinople. Yeah, really, that's a solid idea. What about Izmit? What's the problem? There are no burghers employed. What is it? Glass guild? For real? Let's destroy it then. Since there are no workers. Gunsmith the most profitable, and weaponsmith, papermakers guild. Honestly, I would prefer just the papermaker, but I think it's not available yet, right? Yeah, it's not. Okay. Iznik. What is it? Slave market? No workers were hired last month as the building would have been unprofitable. Here we have dye maker. There are no burghers employed. Just don't know why. What is it? Tall castle? Can I destroy it? I don't have enough control, right? That sucks. Okay, what do we have here? That's another glass guild, which is profitable. And dye maker too. Interesting. Do we really need dye maker? Like, don't we have any dyes? Okay, yeah, really, there's no point keeping it. Okay, destroy and glass guild. Actually, glass is not bad. I don't know why we don't produce it, but for now let's destroy it. Cannon maker is unprofitable though, which sucks a little. Okay. What do we have here? Biga. We also need to found a town here. Gelibolu. Okay. Well, Gansmith is the most profitable one. Well, I don't have too much cash though, so can't make any major investments. It is what it is. Okay, let's continue with that war. I have 33 minutes already. Okay, Turnu. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. The art of Italy. Great developments are happening in Italy, and many at court have taken an interest in the beautiful portraiture and sculpture that have begun to rise there. Bergamo now seems to be wanting to cultivate better relations with the Osmanogulare state and are offering to send us Sanzio Pesci, a great painter. Oh, he's really decent. To work as a culture ambassadors of sorts, and of course to paint portraits of Sultan Osmanoglu. Mehmed II had a keen interest in the culture and customs of Italy and wanted to be portrayed by an Italian painter. After the peace treaty of 1479, the Venetians sent the famous painter Gentile Bellini to the Ottoman court. This resulted not only in a portrait of the Sultan that survives to this day, but also some of the roots of the Orientalist tradition in Western painting. He will be welcomed. 10 prestige, I mean for Bergamo though. Lombard culture gains 5 cultural influence, and that guy moves to Sultanate. We should promote Turkish culture instead. I mean, he will be welcomed, why not? This is the historical option, by the way. Coming of age. Oh, you suck. Our ruler's uncle? What? That sounds weird. What about Duggar? That sounds really weird. Okay, you are not going to marry anyone because you suck. Okay, Epirus is almost fully conquered. There's still 1/4 though. It's gonna take forever. Organizing a harem. Oh, that's an interesting task though. Up until now, the Osmanogulari court has been spread out among various palaces and positions, but if we truly aspire to greatness, we might concentrate our power and presence to Constantinople. This would entail moving all the royal carry concubines there and install them in enclosed confines of splendid luxury. But the Guzat would see this as an aggressive move against them, since it would deprive many of them of the personal access to Sultan that they have long enjoyed. In the 16th century, Ottoman dynastic power became concentrated to the Topkapi Palace in Constantinople, and most members of the royal family, especially women, would spend all their lives there. This transformed the harem into a well-organized hierarchical institution whose emphasis on seclusion of the dynastic life made personal access to the ruler a great privilege and thus conveyed his power. Create the imperial harem. Imperial harem, max literacy for slaves, clergy state satisfaction plus 5%, culture tradition plus 0.10, monthly prestige, and possible government reforms. Huh. We enact public harem policy in harem's law. Oh, that sucks a little. Our court organization works fine as it is. We move 5 toward decentralization. We enact dispersed harem? Oh my god. I mean, education of hers is cool, but monthly progress to decentralization, that's really, really bad for us. I think I would create Imperial Harem. I know that the Kuzat will be very unhappy with that. And that public harem policy, that sucks a little, especially that counter-espionage minus 20%. Monthly legitimacy plus 0.10, this is not too bad. And Imperial Harem government reform. It's alright. It's nothing extremely good. But max literacy for slaves? It's pretty cool too. Let's select it. Obviously we need to do something about our Guzat, which is very unhappy. Let's find out. Do we have anything available here? Maximum tax for noble estate and noble's levy size, but monthly progress to centralization. Monetary fiefs. Nobility controlled serfdom. I don't know. There's not so many options on the table though. Are you really unhappy? Oh man, you are really unhappy. We cannot bribe you. We need a lot of money for doing so. The best option is to give them some privilege, unfortunately. A light council, stability decay, agenda impact for nobility, port limit. There's too much decentralization. I wouldn't mind to give them monetary fiefs. I mean, they are not going to be too happy because of it. So, nobility controlled serfdom maybe? Or burghers will be very unhappy. Why they are unhappy though? Why they are unhappy so much? Oh my god, really? Maximum tax for noble estate, efficiency for cabinet, and again, this is the decentralization, which sucks really. Of course, let's try to tax them as much as possible. I mean, I could take the loan and bribe them. How much I will get from bribing them? I mean, 10% only? That's not great. Maybe this is the best option. Noble's levy size minus 10%. I mean, oh my god, it's only 7% for us. Okay, what about here? Serfdom. Do we move towards serfdom? We move plus 0.35 towards free subjects, which is not too bad. That's gonna give us only plus 0.10 towards serfdom. And peasants' food consumption decreased, laborers' food consumption minus 10%. I mean, in general, this is really good low. And I think I'm gonna take it. And now, why burgers? Okay, that's looking better now. Right. That's pretty decent. I think we solved that problem for some time. Yeah. It's gonna last forever, that siege. Okay, 40 minutes. Let's finish episode right now. So, yeah, that would be it for today. I hope you enjoyed and hopefully see you in the next one. So once again, thank you and goodbye.